Welcome to Northland Basketball, presented by Sports Zone Radio. Exclusive coverage of Navajo Nation and White Mountains varsity basketball online at sportszone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio smartphone app. And now, it's time for Northland Basketball.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back in to the Round Valley Dome. Game 2 of our broadcast doubleheader is about to get underway as we bring you back into the Tot Workman Dome and a matchup between the hometown Round Valley Elks in a boys varsity game. They're getting ready to take on the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. And we welcome you in. My name is Floyd Simmons. I get to call the play-by-play on this one tonight here. It is the hometown Round Valley Elks with an 11-10 record, taking on Blue Ridge at 5-12. But Blue Ridge really has improved lately, and they got guys back who were injured for a while, and that happening after Christmas. So they're a better team than the record indicates. And we're ready to go as the opening tip is controlled by the Elks. It bounds around a bit, and here we go. Underway with this broadcast of Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone. Get you some starting lineups for these two squads. And here is the opening salvo from downtown. That's Cage Finch out there, who misses that shot from three-point land. And now the Yellow Jackets will get their first opportunity right here. Pass lobbed inside. It is broken up defensively by Marcus Mortensen. Back in business is Ryan Rodriguez and the Round Valley Elks. Feed it for a drive inside. Brody Crick putting up his first shot of the game. Unable to connect on that one. From downtown, here is the first points of the game, and that one successful for the Yellow Jackets. Connecting was Elijah Danford. Danford with the first points. It's a three. The Yellow Jackets are in front 3-0. Rodriguez in the paint. Tied up. Whistle and a foul on the Yellow Jackets. And they're going to get Elijah Danford his first foul of the game. As you take a look at Elijah knocking down that big shot a moment ago. Finch inbound. Mortensen in the paint. Too much on that. Got it back. Goes back up. Stayed with it. And he gets a hard-fought two out of it. First points of the game for the Elks. Pull up left side. Carlo Harris off the back iron. It's no good. And that's brought down by Ryan Rodriguez. Yellow Jackets basketball, 6:12 on the clock, first quarter. Elijah Danford tries another three. It's no good. It tips down and controlled by Brennan Brown and Round Valley. Let me give you the starting lineup for these two teams. That's Marcus Mortensen, number 22 right there on the jump shot. No good. Also out there starting number 12, Brennan Brown. Mentioned him a moment ago. Ryan Rodriguez, jersey number 2 on the floor. Cage Finch wears number 1. He's a starter for Round Valley. And the final starter is number 3, Brody Crick. So a number of football athletes also playing basketball for Round Valley. Ball goes inside. There's a Yellow Jacket football player. But Carlo Harris on the jump shot, on the shot inside, was unable to get there. He was actually a little bit too far underneath. Hit the bottom of everything, and it's Round Valley's basketball. Rodriguez with a ball that's tipped away from his possession. Yellow Jacket starters include Keon Naranjo, jersey number 1. Anquan Case, who wears number 4. Also number 21, that is Hawk Harris. Carlo Harris is number 12, no relation. He's in the starting lineup. And then finally, number 11, Elijah Danford. The Yellow Jacket starters. Pull up, shot on the way, no good off the back iron. And Brown has the rebound. And with his Round Valley team, the size advantage out there, forcing a second early foul on Elijah Danford. So it's time as the inbound pass comes into Mortensen, and he gets his second early bucket in this one. 4-3, the advantage for Round Valley. To the corner, Danford. He works the baseline inside to Hawk. Harris has got his first points of the game. You're listening on radio in the White Mountains on Mix 98 KRFM Sholo, the broadcast home of the Sports Zone. And we're about halfway through the first quarter. Pull-up jump shot from Rodriguez is no good. Rebounded by Naranjo. The Jackets have it in the corner. And a pull-up three goes up there for Carlo, and that one is a little bit short, but an offensive rebound for Anquan Case. To Danford, back to Case. And he'll try the three-point attempt, no good there. And brought down by Brendan Brown up the floor, and Brody Crick is out in front of everybody for the transition bucket. First points of the game for Crick. Brody was the player of the year in the 3A East. Was it the 3A Mountain region? What was it? What was the name of the region in football? Was it 3A Mountain region? I think it was. Brody, just an unreal amount of speed that he has. And he has put together a couple of phenomenal years helping lead that Round Valley football program. They were state champions, and guess what? They're bringing back a whole bunch of studs like Brody and like Cage Finch out there. Cage is out there, number 12, or number 1. He was the quarterback. Could have made him the player of the year. Cage is going to race across into front court and dish, and Brown unable to make that. Another Yellow Jacket foul. Look at this. This time, foul is on Channing Tenegith, who just came into the game. And boy, Blue Ridge has been whistled 4 times in this first 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Round Valley has not committed a foul yet. Shot attempt from Crick. That's no good. It'll be Yellow Jacket basketball.
What are we in? 10 or what?
Hey, how about this? How about a big three for Channing? Channing Tenegith comes in. Lands at 3. The Yellow Jackets go back in front here, 8-6. And a pass that tips off the hands of Mortensen. Tenegith running, lefty. And he just didn't feel comfortable with that left hand. Goes right back the other way. Mortensen the rebound. The Elks. Boy, good effort by Carlo Harris. Tipped it out, almost got it on the second effort. Pull up left side. That shot no good for Finch. And it's rebounded by Anquan Case for the Jackets. Down to 2 minutes, 12 seconds on the clock here in the first quarter. Mortensen tips it, steals it. And underneath to Brody Crick. He was unable to make his shot. Tenegith cleans it up for the Jackets. Carlo Harris gets tied up. The official says took too many steps out there. Round Valley takes possession of the basketball. And a shot goes up. And the shot is going to come down nicely for Round Valley. That is Davis Hunt. Davis Hunt, who has now come in for his first action. And he got a 3 out of it. Put Round Valley back in front. And then Round Valley commits their first foul of the game. Davis Hunt made the shot a moment ago. Now he commits that foul right there.
Execute.
Maybe it wasn't Davis. Maybe it was Mason Turley. Mason Turley committing the foul. Blue Ridge, baseline move. And another quick foul. This time it is Hunt picking up the Round Valley foul. So back-to-back whistles on the Elks. Channing Tenejith looking around. And he's got the ball in. That's Josiah Abeda, number 15. And now Anquan Case. And he'll knock down a big 3 for the Yellow Jackets. They're back in front, 11-9. Final 50 seconds here of the first quarter. And the ball goes into Mortensen. Tenejith rips it away from him. Yellow Jackets back in business. Travel called on Lauren Bigay. He was thinking about it, maybe thinking a little bit too much about it. In for the final seconds of this quarter for the Jackets, Carlos Johnson. Carlos Johnson has come in. 20 seconds on the clock. Round Valley 3 no good. Begay the rebound. And another missed opportunity right there. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Round Valley. Attack dish. Brown missed. The Elks could have tied it right there. Should have tied it right there. That was wide open for Brendan Brown. Just couldn't make it. And it's Blue Ridge 11. Round Valley 9 at the end of the first quarter. There's the Sports Zone. There's the new and improved Sports Zone right there. Those guys, get them on the mic. Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. Joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best!
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
So again, we come back to it, everybody. And we welcome you back into Northland Basketball here at the Sports Zone. There's the big 3 from Elijah Danford. Starts out the second quarter nicely for the Yellow Jackets. I'm telling you, this Yellow Jacket team, the record is deceptive. I think they lost a bunch of those games, maybe 6 games of that number. They probably wouldn't have lost back in December, in that time frame, beginning of the year time frame, if they had a full team, healthy team. As you watch Marcus Mortensen get Round Valley's first points of the second quarter. And it's Blue Ridge 14, Round Valley 11. A shot from the corner left side. That 3 is good for Carlo Harris. So a couple of early second quarter threes by the Yellow Jackets, and they're starting to mount a lead here. Their biggest lead of the game so far, 6 points. In front, 17-11 over Round Valley. So now the Elks are going to see what they can do. Go back to work with it. Davis Hunt out on top. Guarded man-to-man by Elijah Danford. Now it's Ryan Rodriguez. Mason Turley will throw one out of bounds left side. Round Valley turnover, trailing 17-11. Thanks for joining us as you watch Carlo Harris. And if you're listening on radio, well, then you can't be watching Carlo right there. But if you went to our Sports Zone Radio YouTube channel, you could watch all this live action as it's happening on the Sports Zone Radio YouTube channel. Bounce pass inside. Naranjo, a great assist. Carlo Harris, he's got back-to-back baskets on trips up the floor for the Yellow Jackets. They stretch their lead now, 19-11 the advantage. Turley to Hunt. And a hand check by Danford. And Elijah's getting into some real trouble here now. He's got 3 personal fouls already in the game as we bring you Northland Basketball. Round Valley hosting Blue Ridge in this one at the Tot Workman Dome. Ryan Rodriguez looking into Mason Turley. And he threw it to the corner. He didn't, he expected somebody to be there. There wasn't anybody even close. And it's out of bounds. Possession, Yellow Jackets. Danford outside. Elijah. Carlo Harris. Now Anquan Case will float one up on the baseline. Anquan, well done. Anquan's got 5 points early on in this game. We go under 5:40 remaining in the first half here. There is an answer by Round Valley. They needed something, and that's a big 3 right there going down for Davis Hunt. He's got 6 points early in this game. His teammate Marcus Mortensen has 6 points as well. Those two guys, the high point duo for the Elks. But they still trail by 7 here, 21-14. Danford, left side. Keon Naranjo's shot is no good. It's Rodriguez with the rebound, up the floor, inside. Mortensen, the head fake. And then he went too strong, got it back. This time, sure of it. And he's got 8 points with the make for the Elks. And Coach Jack Trainer wants a Blue Ridge timeout. He gets one, and we'll break away for a moment. Stand by, it's Northland Basketball, presented by the Sports Zone.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
You don't have to drive hours for top-notch healthcare. We've got it right here at White Mountain Regional Medical Center's Rural Health Clinic in Springerville. Heart skipping a beat? Our cardiologists have you covered. Achy feet? Our podiatry team's a step ahead. From pulmonology to orthopedics and mental and behavioral health, we treat you, not just the chart. White Mountain Regional Medical Center, empowering a healthier community.
Five-point advantage for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets on our way to halftime. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint halftime report when we get to the break. And right now, let's register a whistle. First foul of the game on Keon Naranjo. And the second Yellow Jacket foul of the second quarter. The Round Valley Elks did not commit a first quarter foul for a long stretch of that quarter. They only got whistled twice in the entire quarter, coming toward the end of it. And here they played just about half of the second quarter without getting a whistle. Blue Ridge, a little trouble for Anquan Case, able to protect the possession. It's Keon Naranjo trying the left angle, has to reverse out of there. Hawk Harris back in the game, number 21 there for Blue Ridge, and a jump shot is no good for Carlo Harris, and he'll grab the rebound. Naranjo got the defender on his on the ground with a little shimmy shake move, then tried to drive on that, and then drew a foul from that defender, from Ryan Rodriguez. His first foul of the game, first team foul, and it's a shooting foul. Well, that was an offer, and then a Blue Ridge foul. It is the second foul now on Carlo Harris. 3 Yellow Jacket team fouls. Elks half-court offense. They're down by 5. This is Mason Turley. There's somebody new out there on the floor. That's Jerron Baelish. And he'll get it inside, and they say he took too many steps with it. Number 23, Jerron Baelish, into the lineup for head coach Adam Poston and his Round Valley Elks. Round Valley with an 11-10 record overall coming into this one. The Yellow Jackets 5-12. And Lauren Begay is open in the corner right side and able to connect on that 3. First points tonight for Lauren Begay. Jackets by 8. Gage Finch into Marcus Mortensen. He's going to go right, then left, and then drop one in. Double figures now for Mortensen. He's got 10 points. No good. Offensive rebound for the Jackets. Off the Carlo Harris miss. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining till halftime. 24-18 Blue Ridge. And a lost ball, lost the dribble. Elks have it. And look at this. Great play by Keon Naranjo. He was able to come over and deflect the pass a bit. And then after that, it went off the hand of one of the Elks players. Pretty good play by Naranjo, and that gives the Jackets another opportunity here. We're at the 2-minute mark of the quarter. And Quan Case dished the baseline. Carlo Harris cut off by Mortensen's defense. Back into Harris, and he's unable to make that one. But Harris hustling back on defense helps. Combined defensively to knock a pass intended for Mortensen. Knocked that out of bounds. It'll give Round Valley a chance to throw in. With our score 24-18. Blue Ridge in front. Well, for the first time we get to see Tank Hamblin. Hamblin, number 23, replaces Carlo Harris. Blue Ridge, 2-3 zone. Shot from outside. That one no good, but looks like Mason Turley is going to get an opportunity. Tenijith fouled him. 2 fouls in the game on Channing Tenijith.
Hey, go Channing, that's 2 on him. Go Channing.
I think you just heard the instructions from Coach Trainer. They're going to get Tenijith out. Going to try to get him out. Yes, they will. Tenijith, 2 personal fouls. He leaves. Carlo Harris returns. Mason Turley. A little mini struggle at the line. Misses the first 2. Makes that one finally. And it's 24-19. 24-19. Blue Ridge across midcourt. Hand check. Turley. 2 fouls on him. So out he goes. Back in for Round Valley comes Ryan Rodriguez. And it's Blue Ridge basketball. Anquan Case. They're going to drop a pass for Hawk Harris. The jump shot there, no good. Rebound Marcus Mortensen. 24-19, Blue Ridge. Cage Finch on the drive. And he tried to dish this guy coming up the left side who may not have been expecting that pass at all. So that one is out of bounds. We've got 1:03 remaining until the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint halftime report. This is Anquan Case. Big A back outside. Case for 3. Count that one. Anquan. He's got a couple of those here in the first half. And his 8 points overall leads the Yellow Jackets scoring. Mortensen on the baseline. Mortensen, the spin move, and Marcus Mortensen. He is a tough customer down in the low blocks. How about 12 points in this first half for the big guy? It kind of feels like a quiet 12, doesn't it? Just kind of steady out there. He's been steady the whole time. Anquan Case going to go around the defenders and draw a foul. Guy that got him, Davis Hunt. 2 fouls in the game on Davis. Third team foul doesn't matter because we've only got 6.5 seconds left until halftime. Shot good for Anquan. Hey, how about Anquan Case's first half? He's in double figures with 10 points, and he's going to tip that ball from the dribble. Shot at the buzzer, won't go in. And the Yellow Jackets will take an 8-point advantage into halftime, everybody. Blue Ridge 29, Round Valley 21 in this boys varsity game at the Round Valley Dome. Stand by for the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint halftime report. Northland Basketball, the Sports Zone.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Folks, let me tell you, nobody does aggregates like Birkin's Aggregates. People, they come up to me and they say, how do they do it? It's simple. They've got the best people, the most professional drivers, and customer service that's absolutely tremendous. I mean, these guys deliver affordable, big, beautiful rock and concrete materials. Everyone's talking about it, so if you want quality, come get a load of this. Call Birkin's Aggregates. And if you know anything about me, it's that I'm a winner, and I know winners. And these guys, they're winners.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
According to eyewitnesses, the guy went in and didn't come out. That was 2 days ago. His wife is worried. His boss has called. The latest report says he didn't know what hit him. A Lazy Boy recliner called his name, and that was that. This may be a hostage situation. For the best selection of Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, and sectionals, head to the Furniture Gallery, where they have furniture so comfortable, it's almost a crime.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so, so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. Joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best.
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
And the halftime score here of this boys varsity game, Round Valley hosting Blue Ridge, the Yellow Jackets in front of the Round Valley Elks, 29-21, as we bring you into the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint halftime report. Floyd Simmons here providing the report coming into the game. The host team, the Round Valley Elks, behind their head coach Adam Poston with an 11-10 record overall, ranked number 18 in 2A basketball. The Yellow Jackets, a 5-12 record, finds them ranked number 21. Actually, pretty good. For 5-12 to be at 21, I think is a little surprising. Maybe that's because of the strength of schedule. I'm not sure, but head coach Jack Traynor has his Yellow Jackets looking pretty good, certainly on this Monday night. They have been steady from the outside. A number of guys raining down those threes for the Yellow Jackets. They have 7 3-point makes in the first half. This team, Anquan Case has 2 of them and 10 points overall for the Yellow Jackets. Elijah Danford has 2 of them, and he's got 6 points. Also, Carlo Harris with 5 points, including a 3-point basket. 3 points for Lauren Begay. That was a 3. 3 points for Channing Tenijith. That was a 3. And Hawk Harris has the final 2 points so far in this game for the Yellow Jackets. So everybody in that scoring column that has scored so far for the Yellow Jackets, except for Harris, has made at least 1 3-point basket. And so if I look at the total I mentioned, 7 threes for the Yellow Jackets, and they only have 3 other field goals. 3 2-point baskets. So, it's been steady diet of long-range shots for the Yellow Jackets, and they have built themselves an 8-point halftime lead as a result of that. On the other side, it's been kind of all going through Marcus Mortensen. The Elks have 2 threes, and both of those belong to Davis Hunt. He's got 6 points, but it's Mortensen with his 12 points working inside the paint with his low post game. That's been the success for Round Valley tonight, and it's got to say, I think you could expect that. I think you should probably expect more of that in the second half from him, but they've got to complement his interior play with a whole lot more. And they got to get some guys start to hit some stuff from the outside. They got to get some other penetration and makes and dishes and that kind of stuff from the rest of that group out there for Coach Poston. Because if the Yellow Jackets can stay hot and keep hitting the threes, it's just they're going to run away with this thing if Round Valley doesn't find something more than just Mortensen. And I don't think that they can expect him in the paint to, score 25 second-half points. It's kind of like that's what they would probably need. And they need to find a way to get a hand in the face of those shooters outside because the Yellow Jackets have certainly taken advantage so far in this one. So there's your score, 29-21, Blue Ridge in front of Round Valley. And coming up on our next couple of broadcasts of Northland Basketball, tomorrow night we're at Monument Valley. It will be the Mustangs hosting the Tuba City Warriors. We've got the action for you tomorrow night with the boys' game starting at 6 and the girls' game tipping off right at about 7:30 tomorrow night from the Nash Center in Kayenta. Join us for our next broadcast of Northland Basketball. That's tomorrow night, and then we have a couple of nights off before we travel to Snowflake. Snowflake hosting Sholo on Friday night. So those are our next couple of broadcasts of Northland Basketball. Grab this timeout and return for the second half in a moment. That wraps up the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint halftime report. Back with the second half right after this.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so, so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. Joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best.
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
According to eyewitnesses, the guy went in and didn't come out. That was 2 days ago. His wife is worried. His boss has called. The latest report says he didn't know what hit him. A Lazy Boy recliner called his name, and that was that. This may be a hostage situation. For the best selection of Lazy Boy recliners, sofas, and sectionals, head to the Furniture Gallery, where they have furniture so comfortable, it's almost a crime.
Well, hey, everybody, welcome back in to the Round Valley Dome. It's the Tot Workman Dome officially these days, and we welcome you back for the start of the second half on this broadcast of Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone. Boys varsity action right here. Blue Ridge in front of Round Valley 29-21, and Round Valley gets the first shot at it in the second half. This is Ryan Rodriguez, left side to Brody Crick, to the high post. That's Marcus Mortensen, number 22. Inside Brendan Brown, he wears number 12, and he's got that basket right there. Start the Round Valley second half scoring off. And that leaves one more Round Valley second half starter, number 1, Cage Finch. Cage Finch out there for Round Valley as they now trim it to a 6-point Yellow Jacket advantage. Quick pull-up jump shot from the baseline right side. Carlo Harris. And Harris's shot comes up a little bit empty. Round Valley back to work. High post, or rather I should say low post. Lob it into Brendan Brown, and he's got back-to-back baskets for Round Valley, and that's how they start the second half. And they're down by 4 points now. So the first half, the low post offensive game was dominated by Marcus Mortensen. And all of a sudden, and it's a big lineup for Round Valley, particularly compared to the Yellow Jackets. Those two bigs out there, Brendan Brown and Marcus Mortensen, there with the ball a moment ago, number 22. Those two guys, they're obviously showing they've got some pretty good offensive low post maneuvering. And there they are, those two big fellas right there. So the first half, it was mostly Marcus with his 12 points in the first half. Brendan Brown had a couple of chances, but didn't score anything in the first two quarters. Now he's got the first two buckets for Round Valley here in this half. Jackets bounce it inside to Carlo. And Carlo Harris. Carlo with 7 points for the Jackets, in front by 6 again. 2 minutes into the third quarter. Here's a pull-up for Brody Crick. No good. Rebound. Put back, Brennan Brown. Look at Brennan. Owning this second half. By the way, Brennan Brown looks exactly like a celebrity. There's no doubt. Hawk Harris with the jump shot. Bounces around, no good. Harris for the follow. He got it back and he put it in. Nice job. Boy, Harris can really elevate, can't he? Good job working in there against those Round Valley bigs, including this guy, Mortensen, with the head fake and the shot that does go in. So he's got his first points of the second half now, and 14 points overall. That's Marcus Mortensen there for the Elks. Well, they've got the inside game. As you watch that one again, was that Harris again? I believe it was. I'll have to check here in a moment. But I think that was 2 in a row for Carlo. Drive by Rodriguez. Ryan Rodriguez goes to the ground. He is going to get a couple of shots out of it. The yellow jacket that got him, Keon Naranjo. So when we get a chance, tying his shoes right there, when we get a chance, Brendan Brown. Going to see if he's, I think he's a celebrity doppelganger. Rodriguez unable to make that shot. Let's see, can't see him right there. And that one is good. 5 points separating. Okay, there he is. You see that? Did you get a good look at him, guys? Yeah, take a look here. I'm going to wait till we get one more good facial recognition shot. See if we can get in there. Danford, pull-up three, no good. Hawk Harris battling with Brennan Brown. There's Brennan right there. Okay, here we go. Come on. Come on. John Mayer, right? Right? Help me out. Is that not a young basketball playing John Mayer? Here's a shot. Anquan Case buries that three from the left side. Anquan has had quite a game. 13 points now for Anquan. Back to an 8-point. Jackets advantage. Cage Finch driving and blocked by Naranjo. 3 fouls in the game on Keon. So I don't know. Look at that. I don't know. Camera guy, you're a John Mayer fan. You love John Mayer. I mean, don't ask me how or why, but you do. Camera, up or down for yes, sideways for no, John Mayer. Yeah, see? A very young, basketball playing, very tall John Mayer. I wonder if this guy can pick a guitar a little bit. Cage Finch. Cage unable to make those. The Elks in the second half are 1 for 4 at the line. And overall in the game, 2 for 7. 2 for 7 at the free throw line. Cage Finch smacking a little chewing gum right there. Gets it in, gets it back. And underneath to Brendan Brown. Count that basket for Brendan. And he's going to the foul line. It's Hawk Harris committing the foul. And an 8-point third quarter so far for Brendan Brown. Trying to keep his team in the game, and see, that's just it right there. He's had a really good third quarter. You know, that interior, that post-up game going pretty well for the Elks like it did in the first half, at least on the offensive side. And yet, and yet they are unable. Unable to trim that lead much. And the second foul is whistled on Hawk Harris. Halfway through the third quarter, inbound for the Elks. Here they go. Ryan Rodriguez picked up defensively by Anquan Case, and a big three goes up for Davis Hunt. Going to miss that. And Brown unable to save it in. In fact, I think he committed a foul on the effort to save that basketball. He did. That's his first foul of the game. Round Valley is going to travel to many farms for a 2A North region game tomorrow. We have been there. That is a loud place to play a game. Many farms. Sound just reverberates off the walls over there. Here's the jump shot right side for Anquan Case. Missed it. Harris with the follow, no good. Tenenjith got another chance at it. 3 chances added for the Yellow Jackets. They just couldn't make anything go in. Backdoor pass tipped out by Carlo. Into the game comes Mason Turley replacing Cage Finch. Been stuck a little bit here. 38-32.
Go, Carlo. Come on, Carlo. Good. Help the chin. Good. Rebound it.
The jumper no good for Mortensen. He hasn't attempted too many outside. Might have been the first one, as a matter of fact. He has been working right down around the basket most of the night. Anquan Case whistled his first foul of the game. 2 shots for Turley. Jackets want a timeout. So let's grab one, everybody. 2:31 remaining third quarter. It's Blue Ridge 38, Round Valley 33. Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Folks, let me tell you, nobody does aggregates like Birkin's Aggregates. People, they come up to me and they say, how do they do it? It's simple. They've got the best people, the most professional drivers, and customer service that's absolutely tremendous. I mean, these guys deliver affordable, big, beautiful rock and concrete materials. Everyone's talking about it, so if you want quality, come get a load of this. Call Birkin's Aggregates. And if you know anything about me, it's that I'm a winner, and I know winners. And these guys, they're winners.
Want the best deal on your new car, truck, van, or SUV? Go to Show Low Ford. Show Low Ford has the best deals. Not only does Show Low Ford sell the #1 truck in America, Guy Hatch guarantees you won't find a better deal on that truck anywhere else. Show Low Ford sells the best at the best price. Show Low Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at showlowford.com.
Well, let's see if these young men can give this crowd something to get behind. 38-34, Blue Ridge, Round Valley inching their way back toward this thing. And then they get the dagger. How about Elijah Danford? He's got a 3 in the first quarter, a 3 in the second quarter, now a 3 in the third period. For the Yellow Jackets, we go back in front by 7, and then a travel. See if they can make it a little bigger. There's your shot for Elijah. Now, see, the thing is, it's like the Elks get these hard-working inside baskets, and they might get a couple in a row, but then the Yellow Jackets just kind of smashed their dreams a little bit with one of those threes. And they have made 9 in the game. 9 threes for the Yellow Jackets. Mortensen back outside. Ryan Rodriguez is open. His three is good. You hadn't seen many of those tonight from Round Valley. That's only their third overall. Oh, nice job by Brendan Brown, tipping and controlling the long rebound. But a nicer job defensively by Channing Tenejith to take it away from him. Case left side for Lauren Begay's three-point try. No good. Rebound Brown. I'm watching these guys. Starting to get tired out there. Starting to get winded. Off the screen, the jump shot no good for Mason Turley, and it tips to Elijah Brown. Final 45 seconds of the third quarter right here. It's Blue Ridge 41, Round Valley 37. Tenejith for three. That's no good. And we get stoppage here, a stoppage of plays. A ball comes flying in from somewhere else. So they had to stop for a moment. Inbound for Round Valley coming up. 37 seconds remaining. Third quarter. Rodriguez guarded by Anquan Case. Right side to Mason Turley. Mortensen on the drive. And he was unable to finish it. Back to the Jackets. Anquan Case off the glass. Good work by Anquan. Got some help from Carlo Harris. Time running out here. Lauren Begay threw one up and made one from half court, but it was after the whistle. That was the most reaction right there. There's the most reaction we got out of the crowd in that entire third quarter. On a ball after a whistle. Crowd's been a little bit sleepy. We gotta see if we can wake them up. By the way, it's the second foul of the game on Anquan Case. Mason Turley right here makes the foul shot and makes a second. Another long shot attempt by Blue Ridge at the buzzer, and that's how the quarter ends. Our score is Blue Ridge 43, Round Valley 39. Stand by. Sports Zone Nation back with more Northland Basketball.
George Strait, Miranda Lambert, and $1,000 cash. With any windshield replacement, you start with 2 delicious dinners at Los Corrales and 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters.
I love you so, so much.
And this year's big Valentine giveaway is one you'll never forget when you pick up 2 ground floor up close and personal tickets to see the King of Country, George Strait, live in concert. Joined by the incredible Miranda Lambert and $1,000 cash.
Honey, you're the best.
Fix your windshield, get an amazing date night, and maybe win the concert trip of a lifetime. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today. You know the jingle.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Here we go. Final 8 minutes straight ahead, everybody. Round Valley playing to try and pick up their 12th victory of the year. The Yellow Jackets, they're looking at win number 6 if they can pull this one off here at the Dome. Back into Northland Basketball here at the Sports Zone. I'm Floyd Simmons, and it's Round Valley working the basketball. Ryan Rodriguez will work around the defenders. He couldn't make the shot. And the rebound is to Blue Ridge. Here they go with their 4-point lead to start the fourth quarter. Elijah Danford trailing the play, but his 3 is no good. Mortensen rebound. Round Valley back to work with it. And nice running floater from the left side. That's Mason Turley there. Guess what? That basket makes this a 2-point game. It's 43-41. Blue Ridge in front and giving the ball up right here. Look at that. Round Valley's just kind of hung around, haven't they? We haven't seen the explosive 3-point work yet for the Yellow Jackets in the second half. They just haven't been as adept at it as they were in the first half. We're going to stay here through the timeout. Blue Ridge in front of Round Valley, 43-41 is our score. In that third quarter, Round Valley was led by the 8 points of Brendan Brown, but they got a timely 3 from Ryan Rodriguez there toward the end of the quarter. That was big, coupled with 5 free throws made by the team, and they just kind of whittled away at the Yellow Jacket lead. Blue Ridge did get a couple of threes in that quarter to add to 7 they had from the first half, so 9 overall right now. And the question is, have they run out, or is there more? Is there more in the tank? The Jackets going to find another hot streak here in the fourth quarter. And given that we haven't really seen them do much inside, they haven't really had a low post offensive game. Hawk Harris with a couple of inside buckets, but really not a lot going on. By the way, one of the officials just gave a warning to the Yellow Jackets. Round Valley gets the inbound, and here they go. 43-41 our score. Blue Ridge the lead. Blue Ridge on defense. 2-3 zone employed by the Yellow Jackets. Round Valley pass inside, and that's what that zone will do for you. Steal by Carlo up the floor, and a blocking foul is going to send Keon Naranjo to the line. The guy that got him was Mason Turley. 3 fouls in the game on Mason. So this is how the fourth quarter begins. And Naranjo misses that one. That is the first foul shot of the second half attempted by the Yellow Jackets. In the first half, they were 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4, so now 3 out of 6 overall. Just 3 makes, just 6 free throw attempts in the game for the Jackets. Not really many more for Round Valley. Well, twice as many. They're 12 free throw attempts. 6 of 12 in the game. Hey, how about that nice jump shot for Marcus Mortensen. Got a 1-point game right here. 44-43 Blue Ridge. Round Valley is stuck around. Keon, left side, Lauren DeGay for 3. That is short. Hawk Harris, offensive rebound. Jackets keep it alive. Get a new shot clock, but they aren't worried because they're just going to keep shooting. Harris missed from the outside. Hawk Harris, follow was no good for the Yellow Jackets. So they had 3 chances on that trip. And they're going to give up the lead because there's a big Davis Hunt 3-pointer on the right angle. And for the first time in a long time in this game, and maybe since the first moments of this one, Round Valley is in front. They lead 46-44 over the Yellow Jackets. And a pass that gets tipped away by Mason Turley, but picked up by Naranjo for the Jackets. And he is going to throw one up there. It's no good. Boy, these 2 teams are working hard out there. And Marcus Mortensen just gave you a blue-collar, hard-hat rebound. And the Elks have a chance to extend what has become a 2-point lead right here. And they're going to get another opportunity. Turnaround on the baseline for Davis Hunt, no good. Shot inside, that one is no good for Jerron Baelish. And I think he's the guy that just got fouled. Hawk Harris lurking inside on defense, picked up the foul. He's got 3 in the game, and it is Baelish going to the foul line. For Round Valley, he hasn't scored in this one yet. Marcus Mortensen leads everybody. 16 points in the game. On the other side, it's Anquan Case with 15 points. And the first point in this one for Jerron Baelish. Foul shot is good. Boy, the Round Valley Elks have really turned it around in the last few moments. They have started the fourth quarter, played almost half the quarter, and they have outscored Blue Ridge so far 9-1, so no field goals in the quarter yet, but that one's going to count. Finally a field goal. It's Elijah Danford, and he is going to get a chance to try to make 3 points out of it. Boy, that's a good-looking shot. And Elijah is going to stand in there after a foul committed by Davis Hunt, his third foul of the game. Danford. Needed points for the Yellow Jackets. Trying to stop some of this bleeding. They were, like I said, it was a 9-1 run in the fourth quarter until that point. But still 9-4. And this after outscoring, Round Valley outscoring Blue Ridge 18-14 in the third period. Loose ball scooped up by Turley for a jumper. No good. Carlo Harris rebounds that one. Halfway mark of the fourth quarter. At the end of this one, we announced the Sports Zone's player of the game. It's always brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. That's the hospital right here in Springerville. Drive by Danford, high off the glass. And Elijah gets 5 quick points just like that for the Yellow Jackets, and they take back this lead, 49-48. And they're going to get it again. The Elks throw it away on the baseline. Brendan Brown has now returned to the lineup for Round Valley, so they go back to a bigger lineup. As our video audience got a good look at that Danford shot just a moment ago. He's got the ball again in hand, pulls up for a three, just short. Oh, look at this. Carlo Harris able to somehow come up with a ball that was bounding around, and he quickly turned around, turned to the basket, and turned it into 2 points. 51-48. Blue Ridge on top. Davis Hunt answers with a three. And that ties the game at 51 with 2:56 remaining here in regulation. Harris driving. His dribble gets tipped, and he's able to track it down. And it's out of bounds off of the Round Valley defense. The Elks want a timeout with 2:47 remaining in regulation. Everybody tied at 51. Stand by. It's Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
When it comes to paint, whether you're looking for interior or exterior paint, Dunn Edwards provides quality solutions to make all your painting projects look professional. And the home of Dunn Edwards in the White Mountains is Ace Hardware in Show Low, Pine Top, and Heber Overgard. Thanks to Dunn Edwards, Ace has the best interior paint for your home or office, and their exterior paint will stand up to the wear and tear of our tough seasonal weather. When it's time to paint, it's time to visit Ace Hardware of the White Mountains for high-quality Dunn Edwards interior and exterior paint and primer.
Have you heard the big news? At White Mountain Regional Medical Center, we are bigger and better than ever. With our newly expanded emergency room facility and capabilities, we are even better equipped to handle your urgent needs with the care and efficiency you deserve. Discover the new standard in healthcare right in your backyard. Choose White Mountain Regional Medical Center, located in Springerville, where specialized and emergency care are now within reach.
And White Mountain Regional Medical Center will help us present the Sports Zone's Player of the Game. And one of those outstanding redesigned new t-shirts that we have to give away. That'll be coming up here at the end of regulation. Who's it going to be? I don't know. And look at this. Shot clock violation. And that happens a lot of times out of a timeout where you forget. You forget about what was remaining on there. And I don't know how much time was on the shot clock, to be honest with you. I wasn't paying attention. But a turnover by the Jackets. A little mental mistake right there. We're tied at 51. Round Valley. Mortensen outside to Brown. And Mason Turley's got a clean look at a three. And he makes it count. Big shot. Mason Turley, 10 points in the game. And a hand check on Turley. That's his fourth foul. Fourth foul with 1:54 remaining. That is only the third team foul on the Elks here in the fourth quarter. Blue Ridge has one team foul. Remains to be seen how the fouls are going to figure in here in the final going. Anquan Case at the foul line, gives it up, and Hawk Harris releases. The lefty is good for Hawk from the right angle. And a big make right there. Hawk's got himself 6 points in the game. We're going to stay here at 1:38. 1 minute, 38 seconds remaining in regulation. I remind you that tomorrow night we're at Monument Valley. Monument Valley takes on Tuba City. Boys game plays first tomorrow night, 6 p.m., and then the girls at 7:30 at the Nash Center. It's Monument Valley versus Tuba City. And then on Friday night, Snowflake hosting Show Low. And we are going to get a chance to carry that one for you here at the Sports Zone. And right here, it's Round Valley 54, Blue Ridge 53. You're listening on radio on Mix 98 KRFM Show Low, the broadcast home of the Sports Zone. 98.5 FM. Thanks for joining us on the radio for the broadcast. If you want to see the final 98 seconds of this one, you can hustle over to the Sports Zone Radio YouTube channel and watch the final seconds of this one, presented by our outstanding production team. Davis Hunt, Mason Turley, Ryan Rodriguez, Marcus Mortensen, Brendan Brown. Those are the 5 Round Valley Elks here. As they bring it across, Mortensen picks up a loose ball, saves it to Mason Turley. A minute 24 remaining in regulation. Round Valley a 1-point lead. Mortensen. Now Turley. 10 on the shot clock. Davis Hunt pulls up. Misses, but Brendan Brown is right there. And he's able to scoop it up and put it in. Round Valley in front by 3. 55 seconds remaining. Elijah Danford. He's had a hot hand, comes off the screen. His jump shot is short. And it's picked up by Ryan Rodriguez. And timeout. Timeout from the Round Valley bench with 42 seconds remaining. And Round Valley in front by 1. Stand by. Northland Basketball presented by the Sports Zone.
Folks, let me tell you, nobody does aggregates like Birkin's Aggregates. People, they come up to me and they say, how do they do it? It's simple. They've got the best people, the most professional drivers, and customer service that's absolutely tremendous. I mean, these guys deliver affordable, big, beautiful rock and concrete materials. Everyone's talking about it, so if you want quality, come get a load of this. Call Birkin's Aggregates. And if you know anything about me, it's that I'm a winner, and I know winners. And these guys, they're winners.
You don't have to drive hours for top-notch healthcare. We've got it right here at White Mountain Regional Medical Center's Rural Health Clinic in Springerville. Heart skipping a beat? Our cardiologists have you covered. Achy feet? Our podiatry team's a step ahead. From pulmonology to orthopedics and mental and behavioral health, we treat you, not just the chart. White Mountain Regional Medical Center, empowering a healthier community.
Moments away from our presentation of the Sports Zone's Player of the Game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Let's see on the Round Valley side if they should win this thing. You got to look at Marcus Mortensen. He's the high point man, 16 points. You got to consider Davis Hunt with his shooting. He's scored 12 in the game. All that 4 3-pointers for him. Brendan Brown, a great second half with 10 points since halftime. You know, those guys locking it down for Round Valley as they bring it across into front court. Mortensen, and he gets fouled. It's Anquan Case. Anquan Case picking up the foul, I think. Yeah, his third foul. But only the second team foul, and Blue Ridge is going to have to start fouling. That's the trouble here. You get to the fourth quarter. The trouble with staying clean on the fouls. When you're down and you're trying to win a game here, trying to keep it within reach. Whistle and a foul this time on Carlo. Carlo's got 3. Got a foul again. Got a foul 2 more times. Inbound, a 3-point Round Valley lead. This time it's Naranjo in his 4th foul. Coach is telling his guys, get a steal. Yeah, that would be the best thing if you were the Yellow Jackets, but if they can't swoop in, take something away right here, obviously they're going to have to commit that 5th foul and get Round Valley to the foul line. Ryan Rodriguez to throw it in, looking in for the Elks. Offensive foul. Look at this, and Mason Turley has picked up personal foul number 5. He is fouled out of the game for Round Valley. So he is walking up and walking and talking and trying to talk to the official, but he is just fouled out of the game with 28.3 seconds remaining and his team in front by 3. Round Valley 56, Blue Ridge 53. So out goes Turley here in the final moments. And who will it be? I think it's going to be Cage Finch, wouldn't it? Yeah, Cage is going to be the guy to finish it out. Cage joins Mortensen, Davis Hunt, Ryan Rodriguez, Brendan Brown. For the Yellow Jackets, Carlo Harris will inbound the ball to Anquan Case. Hawk Harris is out there, so is Keon Naranjo and Elijah Danford. There's your 5 for the Jackets. Up the floor it comes. Now 20 seconds. Case guarded by Finch. Drops it back. Danford launches a 3. That one no good. Battle for it. Danford. Corner. Shot. 3 is good. Big shot. Keon Naranjo ties it at 56. And the Elks grab a timeout with 8 seconds remaining. Boy, what a hustle effort. What a scramble for it. Watch the tying shot go in. Keon Naranjo, who just put himself smack dab in the discussion for the Sports Zone's player of the game. He hadn't done a lot. He scored all 4 of his points here in the quarter. He's been out there most of the game, but he hasn't been asked or called on to score a bunch. Then he makes that big shot right there, tie the game. Teammate Anquan Case has had quite a game with 15 points. Elijah Danford just might be your leader in the race for the Sports Zone's player of the game. If you're talking about the guys on the Blue Ridge side, 14 points so far for Elijah, a couple of three threes for him in the game. Carlo Harris has 11 points tonight so far. So we're gonna have a bit of a challenge for ourselves in naming the player of the game. We got 9 seconds. They put 1 more second back on the clock. 9 ticks remaining. We're tied at 56. We'll see what Coach Poston has drawn up for his Round Valley Elks. Inbound, Kason Finch throws inside. Brendan Brown, shot no good. Ryan Rodriguez follows, and Blue Ridge calls timeout. There was about 1.4 seconds on the clock. We'll see what they give him. How about Ryan Rodriguez? Following the shot, hanging in there, and off balance he makes, you'll see it right here. He's able to make that go-ahead basket and put Round Valley in front 58-56. Let's see what they're going to do with the clock here. And they're giving them 1 second. 1 second is all the Yellow Jackets get. What is that? That's a long pass and a tip, right? That's all that is. That's all you can do. It's the Christian Leitner play. Anybody familiar with the Christian Leitner play? Let's see if the young man here on the technical director here, Noah Anderson. You're not familiar with the Christian Leitner play? Wow. I thought you were a real basketball guy. There's Noah Anderson right there. He fashions himself like a basketball expert, and he doesn't even know the Christian Leitner play. See if anybody on our live chat knows the Christian Leitner play. Wow. You got 1 second. I mean, what do you do? What do you do? I don't know if there's a lot you can do. Here we go. 1.4. That's what I saw. They put 1.4 seconds on. That's exactly what I saw when Blue Ridge started there yelling for a timeout. Long pass, and it's intercepted by Brendan Brown. And that's going to give Round Valley a big victory, 58-56. The final score here tonight at the Round Valley Dome. Big play by Brennan. With the victory, we have co-players of the game, and it's the two big guys for Round Valley. It's Marcus Mortensen, who had the dominating first half. Brennan Brown with the almost equally dominating second half, who just broke up that pass right there and ended any hopes that the Yellow Jackets might have to get a victory tonight here on the road at the Round Valley Dome. The two big guys. Do we have the big and tall sizings for these dudes? We don't have the big and tall. Boy, that's almost sad. Well, what a game. 58-56, our final score. Marcus Mortensen, 16 points, the high point man. Brendan Brown had 10 points. Teammate Davis Hunt, he had 12 points in the game. Mason Turley also, before fouling out, had double figures, 10 points. So well done by Round Valley. Well done in the distribution. And they get a victory tonight. We'll give you the rest of those numbers here and give you those Yellow Jacket numbers as well in just a moment. Northland basketball fans, let's get one of you guys out here. Who wants to go first? All right. Just give me a moment, guys. Final score in the boys varsity game at the Round Valley Dome tonight. Final score, Round Valley 58, Blue Ridge 56. We welcome you into Northland basketball, everybody, and our post-game wrap-up. Floyd Simmons here talking to our two Sports Zone players of the game here at the Dome. The player of the game is presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center, and the guy in front of you is Marcus Mortensen. Marcus, congratulations on your win tonight.
Thank you. It was a very good game.
Hard-fought battle for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We needed this one.
So, man, you had a dominating first half in the paint, working down there, working low. Tell me about your game, your effort. I mean, you've got some really solid post, low post moves. Tell me about what your job is with this team.
Well, we got numbered, and it's me and Brennan. We're the big guys, basically. And when teams run zone or anything, it's our job to dominate down low and get all the boards and everything.
You scored 12 of your 16 in the first half. Again, like I said, kind of dominating, but you were just it was very methodical. I mean, they couldn't stop you. In the second half, while you tapered off, your teammate picked up the slack inside for you, but you did hit one really sweet jump shot from the outside. Is that part of your game too? I mean, I wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, I mean, Coach always tells us we need to be able to hit from the elbow in the short corner, so I mean, I trained that all the time, so it eventually paid off.
12th win of the season for you guys. How important was it to get this win, and what do you think it does for you to beat a team like Blue Ridge?
I mean, we really needed it. Blue Ridge is a good team, and this was a good win, and we definitely needed this for our rankings. And I don't know, it was just a great game.
Can I get you a T-shirt?
Yes, please.
Let's see what you think of this. Grab that thing. Show it to the folks at home. Look at that bad boy. How do you like it? It's good quality material right there.
Yeah, it's a nice T-shirt.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, don't go selling it, okay?
Okay.
You get a lot on eBay for that. All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well done. That's one of our Sports Zone players of the game right there, Marcus Mortensen, high point man for the Elks in their victory tonight. He scores 16 points. And then if you thought Marcus was tall, how about this guy right here? What, it's 6'6", 6'7"?
6'5".
6'5", okay. 6'5". Let's see how you're going to look in your T-shirt. There's yours as well, and we want to thank our good friends at White Mountain Regional Medical. So that's the hospital right here, right? White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Check that bad boy out. We're talking to Brendan Brown, who had a great second half. Bookends for you guys, with Marcus kind of controlling the first half and you stepping out here and controlling the second half. And you got a great start. You scored like 8 points in the first few minutes of the third quarter. What got into you? Tell me about that third quarter.
I guess I'd just been in a funk previously, And Coach always says that when your shots aren't falling, you just make it up with energy. So I thought I'd just go out there, give it all I had, and see what happens.
And you did, and it happened. It happened. Your team was down a lot for a long time before finally in that fourth quarter you finally grab a lead, and then you were able to hold on to it. What was the key for you guys in the fourth quarter?
I think just confidence. I feel like we were kind of punched in the mouth at the beginning of the game, got down early. But then as the game went on, my teammates, they got confidence in their shots. Mason, Ryan, Davis all hit amazing shots, and that just got us back in this game.
Let's talk about that game winner right there for Ryan Rodriguez. You guys had a shot at it. It came off the basket. A pass inside to you. Sorry about that. Yeah, Cage threw you the pass inside. You miss your little shot, and there's Ryan Rodriguez with that off-balance follow. We're looking at it on screen. Beautiful shot. Tell me about it.
I was just watching the play. Thought I had an opening down low, missed it, but Ryan is a fighter. He's athletic as crap, and he managed to make a play.
How did that was that a shot of adrenaline when you saw the shot go in?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was so awesome.
Yeah, big win for you guys for sure. Well done. The last question I would have for you is, does anybody ever tell you look like a celebrity?
A couple times, I guess.
A couple, maybe?
Not a lot.
No, who have you been told? You look like this guy or that guy?
I've heard David Cornsweet.
Who?
He's the Superman actor.
I don't know him.
Oh, okay.
Never heard of him. You've never been told you look like John Mayer?
No, I haven't actually heard that one before.
Do you still think he looks like John Mayer? This guy, the camera guy, he's a big fan of John Mayer. And he agrees. We don't often agree on stuff like that, but go look him up, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, hey, good job tonight, man.
Thank you,
well
man.
done. And enjoy that shirt, okay?
Thank you.
All right, there's Brendan Brown, one of our Sports Zone players of the game. It's brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. What a night these guys had. The big boys, the big guys, contributing for 28 of their team's 58 points. And they're going to pick up those two T-shirts and celebrate a victory tonight. Final score 58-56. Round Valley has defeated the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. Let's see. Again, on those point totals, Marcus Mortensen with 16 points. Davis Hunt had 12 points. Brendan Brown with 10 points. Mason Turley also with 10 points. The Elks also had Ryan Rodriguez with the game winner right there at the end. He pitched in 6 points overall, all of that coming in the second half, and two more guys with 2 points each. Brody Crick had 2, and Jerron Baelish had 2 points for the Elks. On the other side, the Yellow Jackets had 3 guys in double figures. Anquan Case led the way with 15 points. Elijah Danford, hot hand outside, had 14 points in the game. Carlo Harris, hard working, 11 points for him. Hawk Harris had 6 points. Keon Naranjo had 4 points, and a couple of guys with 3 points each. Lauren Begay had 3 points, and Channing Tenejith had 3 points in this one. And that's going to wrap it up tonight here from the Tot Workman Dome at Round Valley High School. A victory for Round Valley over Blue Ridge in the boys' game. Thank you to our production team, led by our producer, Derek Simmons, our technical director, that's Noah Anderson, and on camera for us, Big Shadowvestad. Reminding you, by the way, a reminder for you, tomorrow night we're at Monument Valley. And it's going to be the Mustangs taking on the Tuba City Warriors. Boys game at 6 tomorrow night. Girls game at 7:30, our next broadcast of Northland Basketball. Until then, Floyd Simmons, thanking you for joining us. Saying God bless you, everybody. Stay warm and stay safe out there on those roads. And we'll see you tomorrow night for our next broadcast of Northland Basketball. Until then, good night from Round Valley.